Naambiwa hata kwa magazeti leo ati kuna mtu anasema ati mimi najenga kanisa hapa State House. Ni kweli, mimi najenga kanisa hapa State House.
We are diving into a blockbuster legal drama that has got everyone talking. Kenya's High Court has just slammed the brakes on President William Ruto's ambitious plan to build a 1.2 billion Kenyan shilling, that is $11 million mega church, right inside State House, Nairobi. Why? Who is behind this? Buckle up, because this is a story of wild ride.
The law, you cannot, without violating the Constitution, construct on public property a church, a mosque, a temple, or a shrine to any deity under the sun.
It all started in July 2025 when President William Ruto dropped a bombshell. He announced plans to replace a small tin-roofed chapel at State House with 8,000-seater mega church, complete with towering windows and twin crosses. Ruto called it a private initiative funded by himself and well-wishers to serve the State House staff and visitors. But the price tag 1.2 billion Kenyan shilling raised eyebrows. Critics cried foul, saying the project was shrouded in secrecy and bypassed public scrutiny. How could a private project be built on public land without parliamentary approval?
Na I have no apologies to make. Kwa kujenga kanisa, I have no apology. Mnanielewa? Na hakuna mtu nitaomba msamaha. Kwa kujenga kanisa, tutajenga kanisa ya Mungu. Shetani akasirike, afanye ile anataka.
Ruto further stated that he did not start a church at State House, but found it already in existence.
Mimi sijaanzisha kanisa State House, nilikuta kanisa ikiweko. Shida tu ilikuwa ya mabati. Kanisa ya mabati inatoshana na State House, hata kwa maoni yenu. Sasa nimeamua nijenge kanisa inatoshana na State House.
Ruto defended the plan, saying the current quote, Mabati Chapel, wasn't fit for a presidential residence. But for many Kenyans, this wasn't just about upgrading a building. It was about the separation of church and state. Enter Justice Chacha Mwita. On August 26, 2025, the High Court issued a conservatory order temporarily halting the construction of any religious structure at State House or any state lodge across Kenya. The judge didn't mince words, stating the case raised, quote, fundamental constitutional and legal questions about the relationship between state and religion. This wasn't just a pause button, it was a legal lightning bolt, signaling a deeper battle over Kenya's secular identity.
Arrogant, detached, callous, indifferent, manipulative, and wicked President William Samoei Arap Ruto intends to plunder public resources on the unconstitutional construction of the mega church at State House, while ordinary Kenyans suffer in poverty.
The court's order came in response to multiple petitions, with a hearing set for November 18, 2025. Until then, no construction can move forward. But what sparked this legal firestorm? The charge was led by heavyweights like Kenya Human Rights Commission, Transparency International Kenya, Inuka Kenya NCC, and the Katiba Institute. These civil society groups argued that building a Christian mega church on public land violates Kenyan constitution, specifically Article 8, which declares Kenya a secular state. They also pointed to Article 10, demanding transparency and public participation in state projects. Another petitioner, lawyer Levi Munyeri, called the project a, quote, abuse of office and a threat to religious equality, arguing it favors Christianity over other faiths or non-believers. Munyeri even claimed the project's secrecy was so tight it only came to light through a newspaper report. He warned that allowing the church could set a dangerous precedent, potentially fueling religious tensions in Kenya's diverse society.
Nasi pia tunainua sauti yetu na ombi pia twaomba, maadamu State House ni sehemu ambayo kwamba inabeba watu wa dini zote, kama ilivyopatikana jengo la Wakristo ama kanisa, nasi pia twaomba ipatikane jengo la Waislamu ili tukiwa sehemu kama ile nasi tupate sehemu ya kuswali. Takbir! Haya ni mambo ambayo kwamba yanagongana kabisa na dini yetu ya Uislamu.
At the heart of this battle is Kenya's constitution. Article 8 is crystal clear. There shall be no state religion. The petitioners argued that a mega church at State House, a symbol of national governance, sends a message of Christian favoritism, sidelining Muslims, Hindus, atheists and others. They also say the use of public land, even for a private funded project, requires public consultation and parliamentary oversight. Ruto's team, through Attorney General Dorcas Oduor, fired back, claiming the High Court lacks jurisdiction and the case belongs in the Environment and Land Court. But for now, the High Court's order stands.
Public money, not private funds, are earmarked for the project. A look at the 2024-2025 financial year budget allocations for State House reveals that Kenya shillings 3,111,052,000 is set aside as other operating expenses in Supplementary 3 of the Budget Act. The Public Finance Management Act states that the Cabinet Secretary shall ensure that the expenditure appropriations and the budget estimates in an appropriation bill are presented in a way that A, is accurate, precise, informative, and pertinent to budget issues, and B, clearly identifies the appropriations by vote and program.
This isn't the first time Ruto's faith has stirred controversy. Known for his deep Christian convictions, he has faced criticism for blending religion with politics. But is this project a personal passion or a constitutional overreach? That is what the court will decide. Kenyans are divided. On social media, some praise Ruto's commitment to faith, calling the church a symbol of hope. Others, like Busia Senator Okiya Mutata, slam it as an attempt to impose Christianity as a state religion. The debate has sparked memes, hashtags and heated TV panels. Meanwhile, the project's cost, 1.2 billion Kenyan shilling, has fueled anger amid Kenya's economic challenges. Many ask, why prioritize a church when schools and hospitals need funding? This ruling has also put Ruto's administration under scrutiny, with multiple petitions piling up. The president's insistence on pushing forward could cost him political capital. Will this be a defining moment for his leadership? The High Court has set November 18, 2025 for the next hearing, where both sides will present their arguments. Until then, construction is on hold and the nation is watching. If the court rules against Ruto, it could reshape how public land is used and reinforce Kenya's secular principles. If Ruto wins, it might embolden similar projects, raising questions about religious neutrality. Either way, this case is a landmark moment in Kenya's history. One thing is certain, this isn't just about a church, it is about power, faith, and the soul of Kenya's constitution. Share your thoughts in the comment section below. For Maisha TV, I'm William Juma.